Hello, I'm Alex the Hunted, and following the news that Teen Titans Go has gotten a second series, I thought it would be a good time to go on about why, as you know, I got a while ago, I got a tweet from Greg Crates, the person who voices Beast Boy from the show, from Teen Titans and Teen Titans Go, saying that if enough people ask for Teen Titans Season 6, then Cartoon Network are actually considering it. Well, I thought, on the news of Season 2 of Teen Titans Go, that I should do a kind of video explaining why Season 6 is a good idea and why it should happen. And this isn't just going to be simple things like, oh, because of the story and stuff like this. This is actually speaking on also kind of a businessy front that Cartoon Network may understand, which I am planning of sending this video to Cartoon Network and DC Comics and Warner Brothers, just for them to have a little bit of if they actually even bother to. But you know, hopefully they give it a bit of a watch too. And from all I said and done, I've said my piece on Teen Titans Go, and I think it's a reasonable show. It needs more work, but it's a good show nevertheless. It's a watchable, decent show nevertheless. So let's begin, shall we? First reason why I think there should be a Season 6 of Teen Titans Go, because simply the viewing numbers. Just think about it. People, when Teen Titans Go was announced, people were saying they are not going to watch this, and still to this day people are saying how shit the show looked. And when it aired with an audience of 2 million. That's, for a kids show, that's unbelievable. And think about it, that's with people hating on this show. So imagine how much viewing figures a 6th season of the show that they fell in love with as a child. Because that's the main audience for Teen Titans Go. The nostalgic fans of the original Teen Titans. No matter what Cartoon Network say, it's honest to God, that's the main audience. Is the people who watch Teen Titans and the Young Justice fans. And imagine how many people would watch a 6th season of the show that got them, well, if 2 million people would watch a show that people were calling a betrayal, an insult to the original series, imagine how many people would watch a 6th season of the show that they are saying is being betrayed. Imagine that. Reason number 2, it would stop a lot of the haters. As I've said, Teen Titans Go has been receiving and still is receiving a lot of flack from fans of the original show and fans of Young Justice. And not saying that I condone most of the people, you know, basically the ones who are basically insulting the creators, insulting the voice actors, insulting people who work on the show. You can't expect people to listen to you if you insult them. But what I'm saying is, if Teen Titans got Season 6, people would actually be more accepting of Teen Titans Go. Think about it. People would be more willing to call Teen Titans Go a spin-off or an adaptation of the original Teen Titans if the original Teen Titans got a Season 6, because people would go, fair enough, Teen Titans, we can appreciate this Teen Titans Go as a spin-off because it's barely got anything to do with the original series. And we got the original show that we love being made at the same time, so we can enjoy both of them. Face it, people who have been hating on Teen Titans Go, and you've got to admit you would be a bit more accepting of Teen Titans Go if Teen Titans got a Season 6 or was still being made at the point of it coming out. You got to admit it. You would be. I'm not saying if they do this it will stop all the trollers and the haters, because people like to complain. That's what people do. People just complain about anything. I bet if you brought back Teen Titans Season 6, people would go, oh, they're just bringing back Season 6, they shouldn't do that, they should stick to their guns. No, really, if Teen Titans got a Season 6, people would be far more accepting of Teen Titans Go. And more accepting of Young Justice being cancelled. Let's face it, you people, again, a lot of the Young Justice fans are also fans of Teen Titans. It makes perfect sense. Reason number 3, it would be such a breath of fresh air on the Cartoon Network programming. Because let's face it, Cartoon Network are only making one thing, and it seems to be this thing that America seems to have got it stuck into their heads that animation, cartoons, can only be used to make comedy, and that is simply not the case. And Cartoon Network is especially guilty of this because pretty much all their shows at the moment are comedies. They all are. And they need a show which has a humorous side to it, which the original Teen Titans has, and has a serious side that doesn't treat the kid audience like they're an idiot. Teen Titans never did that. Teen Titans was a very respectable show, and actually, looking back, the show has aged the show has actually gotten better with age. Cartoon Network need a show not just for young kids. They need a show that can stretch for the teen audience as well, and they kind of don't have that. They have the comedy, but they don't have a serious show. They don't have a show that, like I said, too much comedy can be a bit annoying after a while. If you're just showing comedy after comedy after comedy, you actually want to watch a show that's a bit serious after a while, because you want to have, you want to think about something. You can never really say this about a comedy, is that it made you think about a subject, and a serious program, a serious cartoon does. I mean, all you people saying animation is just for comedy, look at Japan. They make some of the best animation out there. They make some of the most serious and some of the most funniest animation there is. Yes, they do go really ridiculous at times, and they also seem to have a thing for making cartoons into porn, but at least they actually are branching out their animation into things that aren't just comedy. They have action, they have drama, they have ninjas, basically. They have so many things. They mix up their shows. They mix up the animation. It's not just comedy, 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 comedy. And that's what Cartoon Network and pretty much all American animation is lacking at that moment. That's a show that is serious but also lighthearted at the same time. And a 6th season of Teen Titans would do that very well. Reason number 4. Merchandising. You have to face it. Look, if you look at Teen Titans Go, it was clearly made also to sell toys. It wasn't just to bring back a show that people liked, and it was clearly also made to sell toys. It's so obvious that there's going to be a toy line to Teen Titans Go. And people are saying the reason why Young Justice got cancelled because the toy line wasn't a success. Fair enough, and that's true. Yes, it was. The toy line was a failure, but that was kind of Cartoon Network's fault as well, because they didn't advertise it. I did not see a single advert for the toy line, and you can't just expect people to find out about these toy lines. You have to tell them about them, and you have a kids channel. What do kids channels show all the time? Toy adverts. And Teen Titans Go is clearly going to have a toy line, and Teen Titans, the original series, had a toy line too. And guess what? It did reasonably well as a toy series. And if you think that Teen Titans won't work as a toy line, just re-release the toys. You don't have to put much effort. You probably still have the molds. I mean, Doctor Who do it with their toy line. Quite a lot of companies just re-release stuff that they were selling a while ago. Why not do it with the Teen Titans toy line? You don't have to put much money into it because you might already have the molds. People will probably buy it because let's face it, a Teen Titans toy line will sell. I mean, clearly they're going to make a toy line for Teen Titans Go, and there's already been a toy line for the original Teen Titans, so just resell the toy line for Teen Titans, and there you go. You have two toy lines for 2 shows, and they're both things that fans enjoy. Reason number 5: a shared audience. Let's face it. If like I said, Teen Titans Go would be more accepted if the original Teen Titans was still being made. You could also, people who actually have never watched the original Teen Titans and watch Teen Titans Go, would also go over to watch a new series of the original Teen Titans as well. And Cartoon Network, would have 2 very popular shows, because Teen Titans, even when it's being rerun, is still popular. And yes, the season 6 of Teen Titans would require more effort in animation and storytelling, but it would be worth it. If 2 million people watch Teen Titans Go, then, like I said, how many people would watch the original Teen Titans? And how many people who watch Teen Titans Go who haven't seen the original Teen Titans, would move on to watch a new series of Teen Titans? It's a kind of a no-brainer. Reason number 6. The cast seem to want to do it. Like I said with Greg with the voice of Beast Boy telling me about on Twitter, it's clear that the cast like playing these characters, like doing these roles. Otherwise, they wouldn't have come back to do them on Teen Titans Go. And yes, you might people who are doing everything to hate Teen Titans Go might be saying, "Oh, they just did it because Cartoon Network gave them enough money to." Sometimes that is a case, but I don't think it's with the voice actors of Teen Titans Teen Titans cast, because Tara Strong is a huge voice actress since Teen Titans, and she came back to do Raven for Teen Titans Go, so she clearly likes doing this character. And so does the entire cast. They clearly enjoy doing it. Even Ron Perlman, the voice of Slade, yes, he's not coming back for Teen Titans Go, but he's voicing Deathstroke, who is Slade. Just live with it. It's doing it for the DC universe, the Flashpoint DC animated movie. He's voicing Slade again, well, Deathstroke. So it's clear that the cast enjoy doing these characters and enjoy doing Teen Titans series. So why not you already have the cast. So why not tell them, do you want to go back and do the original Teen Titans again? I bet they'll say yes, because they wouldn't come back to do Teen Titans Go. It's just simply, if the cast want to do it, why don't you want to do it, Cartoon Network? What is holding you back? The fans. It's obvious the cast do. And I've actually got one of the editors for Teen Titans Go who is following me on Twitter. I haven't asked them yet, but would they, actually I'll ask them after I've done this video. I'm sure they would like to do a season 6 as well. Everyone wants to do it, but you keep on thinking that really a Teen Titans Go will do. Well, it's clear that people want to watch Teen Titans. So why not have 2 Teen Titans show at the same time? And don't say people will get confused, because Cartoon Network, you're running 4 Ben 10 shows at the same time. And you do that because it's popular. Teen Titans Go is popular. The original Teen Titans, it's still popular. Think about it. It's a no-brainer. Do a season 6 of Teen Titans. It will stop the trollers. The cast want to do it. The fans want it to no end. You can do a toy line to it, and yes, you could say, "Oh, but people would forget what's happened between there." That's the thing. There are so many new storylines you could still do. Actually, that's going to be another reason. Reason number 7 or 6, I can't remember. Still, a lot of storytelling is still available. Okay, if you wanted to do a recap of what happened from the original Teen Titans, well, here's the thing you can do, Cartoon Network. You've done it before. You could have a whole marathon of the whole series. There's 67 episodes. It would take about, I don't know, a week. You could have a whole marathon of that. Or you could do a recap episode, so everyone's up to speed. You could do that. I mean, you could easily do that. It wouldn't be that hard. You already have the shows. If you do a complete marathon of the original show to catch people up before a season 6 of Teen Titans, you wouldn't have to make any more. You would have an entire week of Teen Titans. How many people will watch the entire Teen Titans original series on a marathon? Loads of people would. If you look on Twitter, loads of people are actually watching every single episode of the original Teen Titans right now. And just think about it. I was saying, the storylines. Think about Starfire never got a season to herself. Why not do it for season 6? She has so many good storylines as well if you look at her comic past. And you have stories to build on from the original series. And the movie. Let's face it, you could set it after Trouble in Tokyo, so you could build stories there. Starfire and Robin growing their relationship. Raven and Beast Boy growing their relationship. Whoever Cyborg gets romance with is most likely going to be Bumblebee or something like that. You could do Robin's transition into Nightwing. More stories about Slade. More stories about Blackfire. What happened to Terra? Red X. So many unanswered storylines. The Blackfire storyline could be what's Starfire's storyline for season 6. If you look at her comic storyline with Blackfire, it's incredibly dark. I'm not saying go that dark because it involves torture and a lot of death. So I'm not saying go that far, but with the new time, you can say and do more things with animation. That you can get away with more things on for cartoons now than you could when the original Teen Titans was airing. You could quite easily do a 6th season of Teen Titans. I mean, when Young Justice was airing, it had a crap ton of death. Like, there was a lot of very mature storytelling in it, and it was being aired at 9 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday. And did you ever hear a mother saying, "Oh, it's destroying our children and turning them all into murderers and muggers and thieves"? No, it's not. And Teen Titans is not say I'm not saying it's well, it is more light-hearted than Young Justice, but actually that's a good thing, because sometimes too much seriousness is a bit, you just go, "Oh, please cheer up." And Teen Titans was very good at that. It had very good middle ground. And with the storylines, you could do more mature storylines. You could do more things. You could do things involving death and coping with death and moving on. You could do Robin's transition into Nightwing. Like I said, all those storylines. It would be just such a really, it would be really refreshing to see this kind of a Teen Titans, how Teen Titans was a sort of serious and comical at the same time show. Would be very refreshing to see on Cartoon Network after all their comedies that they just make comedies now, which gets annoying. Just constant comedies is annoying, and this show would definitely be popular, and you can't say it wouldn't be. What you would have to do is a much better advertising job than you did with Young Justice, because I don't think I ever remember seeing a single trailer advertising the series of Young Justice. I mean, when it came to advertising Young Justice, Cartoon Network you dropped the ball when it came to that. And you can learn your lesson if you do a season 6 of Teen Titans. The fans want it, the cast look like they want it. Obviously you've got an audience for it, and you've got a chance of doing a more mature storytelling from the original series, but yet keeping the heart of it, which was, it had a very fine line between comical and seriousness. And if you, Cartoon Network, you clearly like doing comical things, so why not do a comical and serious show like Teen Titans? Bring it back for season 6. It's a no-brainer. Clearly people want it. I mean, just it's a no-brainer. I don't know how to wrap this up, but I'm going to wrap this up now. Cartoon Network, just think about it. Doing a season 6 of Teen Titans it's a no-brainer. People obviously want it, and why won't you give it to them? Yes, it would take time. Obviously, we don't expect you to announce it the next day, but it's clear that the Teen Titans is still popular. So why not bring back the show that people loved? You can have 2 shows, 2 highly popular shows, Teen Titans Go and Teen Titans. Why not make a season 6 of Teen Titans? You would clearly get an audience for it. It's a no-brainer. And I am going to show this video to you, Warner Brothers, DC, Cartoon Network, and I'm going to tell the cast about it. Some might call this a bit of trolling, but it's not, because I respect Teen Titans Go. I love Teen Titans. This isn't me hating Teen Titans Go. This is me saying making a season 6 of Teen Titans is just a good idea. It's a great idea. So why not do it? I'm Alex the Haunted, and I will put in the description the way to contact Cartoon Network to tell them that they should do this. and I will be showing this to well, hopefully they'll watch it, but you know, you never know. So I'm Alexa Hunted, and Teen Titans Season 6, it's a no-brainer. So why don't you make it, Cartoon Network?